Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Box with the Technical Trader at thetechtrader.com. It's Wednesday, August the 12th. These are the charts of the day. Well, the market came back with a roar, and definitely was not a follow through to the downside, that's for sure. Tremendous rally back. Well, stocks bounced off support, and let's see if they can continue. I'm not going to call any reversal in the market until I see a definitive couple, 3 days on a downside for starters, like we had here. Anyway, AMD starts off today with a tremendous snapback off of the 3-day pullback, which saw a drop from 87.29 all the way down to 76 for 11 points. Today, it made up a lot of it by jumping back 573 or 7.5%, 88.5 million shares, the best volume in 6 sessions, and an indication they may want to retest the high and maybe take it out. If they do take out 87, I would look for about 93. Builders FirstSource, beautiful chart, and it's been stair-stepping its way higher. Looks like to me it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fifth wave started today with a big pop at the upside. I would look for an extension to about 34. Blink, well, it's a swing. It's acting great. It popped off of support in the trend line today by snapping back $1.39 or 14%, 5.7 million. Not huge for that stock, but if it does break out above here, it could fly. First target 17, second target 22. Up next is BOXL, which exploded in July and then came down in a falling wedge. Breakaway gap today with big volume, indeed. Resistance right there. We'll see if we can get to today's high. If we do, your targets are 335 and 465, and then you're on your way to much higher levels potentially. 85 million shares today. COMPU, one of my old favorites, and a Tech Trader top 30 pick for the year. Which in December was at 4 change, and now it's trading at 17.55. I don't think we're anywhere near done. As a matter of fact, today looks like a breakout day across a triple top, quadruple top. Only this, 17.85 back in June, is going to be the reason why this stock can't go any higher, but it looks like it's going to. I have mid-channel target of 21, upper channel target of 24. EVEG, 538, up 128 today, but more importantly, it did it on monster volume of 9.6 million for that stock's huge. And you can see after coiling and then dropping out, it snapped right back big time and is at resistance here. So your next target has to be around to 7.75 and then 10. I'm sorry, 7.75, 9.5. First solar swing is acting great. Ever since we put it on, it's moved up dramatically, about 50% already. It stalled for a couple days, and today it snapped right back for 334 or 5%. What we need to do is take out the 78.5 area and then run it up to the 83, 84 zone. IGC exploded on monster volume, over 326 million share traded today, and even then some in after hours. In normal hours, it closed up 192. That was 300% gain, and after hours, it just kept running. After closing it around the 256 range, it reached 354 a couple times before selling in and getting quiet late in the session. It looks to me like it's a setup for even more. Looking at the daily chart, you can see this is a massive breakaway day, and the spike high from February of 2019, a year and a half ago at 330, was being challenged after hours. We get through that, this might be a $6, $7 stock. MCRB exploded 2 days ago and had an inside day yesterday. Another engulfing bar today on the upside was up 352, 17.5%. I might put a swing on this. I think it's going higher. 32, 40, 50, all targets going forward. PACB exploded out of a rising channel and ran up to near resistance here from the August highs, which were 594, with today's high being 578. A little bit more room maybe, but it's hard to say if it backs off and consolidates or keeps on pushing, making the next target up around 6.5. PIIX has just been on fire since beginning of July, going from $0.50 to 440 today. Huge volume, 25 million, the biggest I've ever seen in a stock ever. Tells me we're at the top of the channel as well. We may pull back, but if momentum takes us forward, we could see 5.5. PLNF, Planet 13. What a beautiful chart. Breakout, pop, wedge, and pop out of the wedge today with volume. Now, it didn't hold the gains, but it was still up 13% on 4.3 million, one of the biggest volumes we've seen in a stock. I think the top of the channel might be in play at 4.5, 3/4. SNCR, remember when I gave you the breakout here as a swing and it didn't work? It came down, bounced, made a 3-wave corrective pullback, forming a right shoulder on what looks like a massive inverse head and shoulder pattern. Well, today the declining top line may have been taken out, or it's closed right at it. Yeah, right there. And I'm looking for follow through. If we can get a takeout of the 22nd of June high of 450, it should be 5 and then 6.5. TIGR broke out of its coil today, about a month long in the making. Volume expanded to 3.6 million, the biggest in a month, as I said, or 5 weeks. And it looks to me like with a gain of 21%, it might challenge tomorrow, as early as tomorrow, the 7.5 area. Ultimately, though, 10.11 is a potential target. What can I say about Tesla? After announcing a 5-for-1 split, the stock went ballistic today and broke out of that coil I've been showing you for 2 weeks. The target now is 1689 and the all-time high, the spike high, at 1795. We get through that, you're looking at 2,100. And finally, XPEL exploded out of its channel, but tagged a long-term channel top and might, after a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th wave up on big volume. I'm more skeptical about this one, but it does have strong momentum, and there's a possibility it could extend towards the mid to high 30s, maybe more. That's it for tonight. HB out.